Today in Portland, a local tenant wins a legal battle, e-bike riders set a world record, and wildfires push evacuations across Oregon. Let's dive in. I'm Dean. Welcome to the City Report with Dean Bark in Portland. Let's open with the big one. Portland tenant Jonah Spring, a local renter who challenged his housing charges, just won a $32,000 judgment against his landlord over unfair fees. Spring argued he was billed for costs he didn't owe. After a drawn-out fight, the court sided with him. Here's why it matters. He took on real risk. If he lost, he could have been on the hook for well over $100,000 in legal fees. Instead, he walks away with a significant award and a clear message that sloppy, padded, or retaliatory billing won't fly. For tenants across Portland, Jonah's win is a wake-up call and a reminder that detailed records and persistence can pay off. For landlords, it's a nudge to tighten up invoices and follow the law to the letter. Moving on. Portland just set a Guinness World Records mark for the largest electric bike ride. Guinness is the group that keeps official world records. The event, held July 19th, celebrated the 10th anniversary of Biketown, the city's bike share program that now runs a fully electric fleet. More than 1,060 riders rolled together, more than doubling the previous record set in Seattle. We love you, Seattle, but this time, the Watts were with us. Here's what's underneath the headline. Portland's Transportation Bureau used the ride to showcase how e-bikes expand commuting options, especially for longer or hillier trips. The bigger picture is climate. When people swap short car trips for e-bikes, tailpipe emissions drop and traffic congestion eases. That's not a fad, it's a practical shift in how the city moves. Proof that sustainable transportation isn't just a trend, but the future. Shifting gears. Wildfires across Oregon have forced evacuation orders for more than 1,000 people. Details are evolving by the hour as fire crews work hot, dry terrain, and neighborhoods at the edge of forests and grasslands are seeing the fastest changes to alert levels. The human toll is immediate: displacement, smoke impacts, and uncertainty, and the environmental toll is longer: burn seasons, stressed ecosystems, and repeated hits to air quality. Emergency managers are focused on life safety, keeping roads clear for responders, and communicating fast-moving evacuation updates. If you live near fire-prone areas, keep phones charged, turn on local alerts, and be ready to go if levels change. The urgency of dealing with climate change is staring us right in the face. These wildfires are a stark reminder. Let's pivot to the next story. Portland City Council is weighing whether to transfer the city's franchise agreement for Zenith Energy, an energy storage and terminal company operating along the riverfront, to I Squared Capital, a global infrastructure investment firm seeking control of the operation. A franchise agreement here is essentially the city's permission structure for a company to use local infrastructure under set terms. Community members are pressing council to scrutinize the environmental impacts before greenlighting any transfer, concerned about locking in fossil fuel infrastructure at odds with climate goals. Some councilors are signaling caution, while others are asking whether tougher conditions can be attached. For context, Zenith took over an asphalt terminal back in 2014, and operations have since been under steady neighborhood and environmental review. The decision will telegraph how Portland balances industrial permits with climate commitments, and it could set an important precedent. Portland needs to prioritize its environmental policies over corporate interests. And now, national policy with local stakes. The Trump administration has rescinded the Conservation and Landscape Health Rule. The Bureau of Land Management, or BLM, is the agency that oversees vast public lands. That rule aimed to put conservation on equal footing with other uses. Oregon has more than 15 million acres managed by the BLM, from high desert to forest, and the rollback opens the door for more extraction activity, including lithium mining and logging, in places previously steered toward habitat and watershed protection. Environmental advocates note that public feedback ran overwhelmingly against rescinding the rule. 98% of comments opposed the move. The broader shift is clear. Federal policy is tilting toward deregulation and extraction over conservation. For Oregon communities near public lands, That could mean more trucks on rural roads, more noise, and more pressure on wildlife corridors and water quality. Ignoring public opposition and environmental risks for short-term gains is a dangerous path. This repeal is a step backward. And that's your report for today in Portland. I'm Dean Bark. Stay sharp, stay safe, and I'll be back tomorrow with the latest.